Okay, so I just found out I'm not gonna be a teacher for at least the next 15 days, so that's a bummer. And I'm talking about the lockdown, the quarantine we're suffering in Spain right now. But anyways, decided to make the best of it, and since I can't get out of my house, I'll just dedicate this time to improving a bit more and learning a bit more in what I learned, what I love most. So here I'm presenting two types of painting of the same subject. Her name is Raquel, and she's the beautiful, beautiful girlfriend of one of my friends. So I've decided to make this painting for her just because she's dropped it gorgeous. If you guys don't want to see the watercolor parts, I've painted watercolor and an oil painting. Now, if you don't want to see the first part, just skip to minute 3:51. If you want to watch both, just continue watching. So the subject of today, I guess it's pretty obvious. I'm going to talk at least a little bit about quarantine and about how we're taking this. For now, things are calm. There's just the problem of not working and not knowing what will happen next, and I actually think I've told you guys before, this is just a hobby for me. I don't earn my living by painting. This is just what I do for fun. So I love it. I just prefer being a teacher just because I like spending time with kids, and unfortunately right now that's gone for at least a while, so I've decided to just continue with what I love most doing when I'm indoors and when I have a little bit of free time. So what I can tell you that I've learned from this is that actually I still have to improve a lot on noses and on mouths and on placement. I mean, I'm always trying to be myself and to be true to my style, and you guys can probably see it because my paintings tend to have almost the same look, especially when I'm working on portraits, and I'm actually trying to step away from that and taking my time. But I'm not a person who likes to wait too much. I'm not very patient, and oh my god, as an artist, well, I should know better. But anyways, this is more or less the painting that I've created. And just as a side note, she already knows about this, but she doesn't know about the oil painting yet. I hope nobody shows it to her before she actually receives it, because I actually plan on giving this oil painting to her on the 22nd of April, because that's when it's her birthday, and I would like to be able to add maybe 1 or 2 layers more, but meanwhile I'm waiting for the layers to dry. I just want to make sure it's completely dry before I hand it out. So, well, this is pretty much what she looks like when I paint her in watercolors. I mean, it's not the best, but this is how I see her, and I think she looks gorgeous. And now I'm starting off by applying a few layers of acrylics. I think in this case I've applied 2 layers of acrylics and the rest are oils. What I can tell you guys is that I actually enjoy more applying a few layers of acrylics and then going on to oils, just because acrylics is fast drying and I don't have that much control over the mixing of the colors, but I do enjoy the fact that I don't have to wait too much. And being a newbie in oils, I didn't know about this option until about a month ago, when I went to my local art store where I tend to just chat with the owners. I mean, by now I think they just know that, oh my god, she's going to bombard us with questions because every time I go in, if there are no people waiting in line, if there are no other people, I just tend to ask them questions like crazy. And well, I know that I can trust them because they're actually people who, when I've tried to buy something, they've turned me away from it. For example, I wanted to buy some gouache, some fancy gouache. I thought it was fancy, but then they actually talked me away from it, and they said, well, you have quite a lot of paint already. Maybe you should wait a little bit because we're gonna have this product in a month's time, and I think you should save your money for later. I mean, as a paint owner, as a paint product owner, they would rather have me buy stuff because they know I'm there on a monthly basis. But no, these people actually were wonderful to me, and they actually talked me into not buying some products that I ended up not missing. So I really like that, and I really appreciate them. And the last time I talked to them, they actually talked me into using first layers of acrylics to just set the basis of my paintings, and as I move on, then I can continue with oils. So they talked me into how to do it, and then I've watched a few tutorials on YouTube and Skillshare, and from there I gained even more confidence, and I've actually started to do it. This is the first painting I'm actually using that technique of applying first acrylics and then oils, and I quite liked it. I know I'm still very young, and I still have very much to learn about acrylics and oils, but look at me, the person who thought never would do oils. I actually enjoy it. It is time consuming, and I do have most of my paintings for at least 2 months just drying out, and I'm running out of space, but I do enjoy it. I think it's therapeutic. Not as therapeutic as watercolor, and I'm still not as much in love with oil as I am with watercolor and pencils, but I do find myself quite gravitating towards them. And for example, as soon as I finish one painting, I jump into the next one without thinking too much. So that must say something about my new love for this medium. And well, I didn't talk much about Raquel, but she's just gorgeous. Isn't she gorgeous? She's just got like this mixture between a dark-skinned Spanish girl and some kind of Asian gene she must have in there, because she's got those long, beautiful eyes and this slick back black hair, and oh, she's just gorgeous. And well, I hope that when she sees the painting, she will like it as much, and she will enjoy it as much as I did painting it. And I'll see you guys, I guess, sooner, now that I have nothing else to do but paint and talk to my iPad. I hope you guys liked it, and I hope to see you in the next tutorial, next video, whatever this is. Bye.